Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
This composition does so well in the late game, has side lane pressure, decent damage output with the Ezreal later on.
And I was wondering whether we were going to see the Jarvan, even though I don't really like it. It is something that a lot of teams have heavily prioritized.
Highest damage share 80 carry in groups so far.
Yeah, and it's a stat that we were actually looking for, not for tactical. And then we found out that it was him. We're like, oh, all right. Well, speaking of all right, Santorin's going to flash on forward, and Icon is really dead. The last auto attack's going to pick that one up, and Jensen grabs first blood. Great news for the
bit more on the back foot.
Yeah, and what's really cool about that too for this upcoming Rift Herald fight is that if you do end up having to fight a lot, spending a lot of resources, it means that Light will have to rotate up if you want to take that fight. We're going to see a skirmish here. Yeah, in position, but Icon still going to take a lot of damage here as Santorin doesn't have his flash available, but there's the flash forward from Jensen, gets the chains as Icon down too low. The Pillar of Filth comes in, but the trade will be there. Now the resets are coming in as Tarzan showing off some of his LeBlanc skills. They're pretty nice. What's Ale? He did have his circle up. He wasn't. So he doesn't take damage, yes. So indeed, community had been achieved. Once again, Team Liquid, tug of war with the vision here. This is actually slow, measured play after a build. I think you're out macroing LNG in a lot of ways here, which is not an expectation I had going into this game. No, me neither. But LNG do have a lot of tools as the game goes on. As Icon's in so much trouble, Jensen looks for the autos. Frozen Tomb comes in. Icon's going to self-cast it, but there's the next round of spells, and Jensen gets the solo. This is not supposed to happen. This is game one now so far. I saw what it said in the kill feed, and there was no other Icon there. That was a solo kill. Yeah. He was alone. Yeah, no, it was. Comp just works so synergistically with itself at any stage of the game, but especially as you go further forward, especially in things like 4-1s as tactical. It's not what you want to take. A lot of damage onto Light. The Buster Shot, though, calculation off just a little bit. No! Oh, never mind! Such a gain for the kill! And we got it. We got it.
I can hear Valdez cries of victory somewhere in the background. But do mind that a single overstep of the Team Liquid member is still enough to find a kill, right? The lockdown, the snowball in LNG, or that LNG has in team fights, is pivotal, but at the same time, if Team Liquid pick up this Drake, they're in a great spot.
Everywhere Tarzan goes, there's control wards. The Team Liquid have it now. He's out of position. The final chapter does come forward, and they do manage to get the pick onto Core JJ. Great turnaround for LNG. As TL, they did have the information, but unfortunately it wasn't what they wanted, as Light now taking so much damage. Arcane Shift, but there's the rocket jump. Tactical not going to be out of focus. Team Liquid still getting a lot of value, though, with the second Herald on the top side of the map. There's going to be some inner turret gold here. And one of the other concerns for this Ezreal is obviously he ended up getting killed there in the 1v2 in mid. Oh, you can see how much damage he takes. Like, it's not even free to farm. It's not safe to farm as an Ezreal. Normally you Drake, but at some point, you know, you're going to have to pay the piper here. Well, Icon now trying to defend this inner turret. Doesn't quite find the Evercross as Jensen's going to dive on forward. The Claw of Doom comes out. Just back to the distortion. The turret is going to be taken here for TL. Now, I mean, this is actually a really nice macro position here for LNG for the first time in a long time. With all the wards they have to clear through here. It's insane. But look, they're going to get that inner turret on the top side.
And that's as good an answer as you're going to get. It's similar to what we saw Mad Lions do the last game, where you put the Gwen in the side lane. Also, Ale going for the Nash's build, which is going to be in terms of blocking one trade for Baron. Be completely fine, right? If you give up a single Ocean Drake, you get Baron, who cares?
Yeah, and they also have so much Baron damage once Tactical has that third item online. It's another chain going to land there. As the flash forward from Core JJ finds everyone in the Magnet Storm. Now Tarzan trying to get himself out of there, but now Tactical's getting the resets. Dodging the Mystic Shots as Light. He's going to have to get himself the heck out of there. In terms of what LNG is going to be able to see on the map, Ale sneaks this turret away, which is nice, but there's just nothing you've got in terms of how to fight now as Team Liquid. Unfortunately, I have to say, Tarzan's been invisible this game. He's 1-1 and 2. He's Siege minion here. Make that 2. That is going to be the inhibitor turret going down. I mean, LNG, yeah, they're waiting for mistakes. I don't think TL's made one all game, as now we've got the flanking teleport. Icon looking for his opportunity, gets right into the middle, hasn't pressed the R button, waits until the very last moment. Jensen distorts his way out. Icon uses his stopwatch, but it just doesn't mean anything. TL just wiped the floor with him. Yeah, Core JJ's gone, but they've lost Icon. They've lost Tarzan. I mean, Icon's ultimate there was so on a timer. LNG, they need to start this one off. Now going to do it. Icon. Let's see whether the Claw is going to work out here. Does put it down, gets right in there, but immediately takes way too much damage. Has to go into the Frozen Tomb as Santorin in a whole lot of trouble, but he's a tank. He's absolutely fine. It is going to be the Drake stolen away by Tarzan, but can they actually actually keep themselves alive? And I think the answer will be no as the Gwen falls down. Jensen might need to be a little bit more careful there, but now go teleports. We're finishing the game. Tarzan looks to try and cancel, but no, Graves is already in the base and he does so much damage. Now Tarzan's just trying to fight this one out as best he can. Will get stunned up by the chains, and there is a whole lot of craziness happening. They're just stopping the backs though, because this box shot will kill the Nexus, and TL will take down LNG, evening up their score lines at 2-2.
An 8,000 goal lead.